Team Mexico unfortunately have to take one of each other out in order to move on to the semifinals.
Definitely something that we see reoccurring throughout a lot of these brackets, and it just happens when the homies are that good at the game. And Team Mexico, like we said earlier, just has been taking over. I would not be surprised if a lot of people would say the strongest region is Mexico at the moment, especially when you think of like the top portion, like a 5v5 crew battle against all the top regions. I think Mexico would probably solidly take it here. And we got the Corrin. MKLeo has been showing the Corrin off on stream. Feels like the character is a lot better than what a lot of people think. And a weird trend, whenever Leo thinks that, he's usually right.
Or whenever Leo picks up a character and starts using them in tournament, they tend to excel. I wonder why.
Yeah, I mean, just extremely talented. And I think Corrin is right up his alley, standard. I mean, I won't say a standard sword character. There are some things that are a bit unique about her. Obviously, the pin, right? That neutral air, extremely good. Almost having somewhat of a Byleth Nair that's like a very good anti-boxing tool, right?
Mm-hmm. And also having a projectile, which the rest of the Fire Emblem characters, barring Byleth's, which is very slow, they don't have access to that. So Corrin actually with some full screen game in the control.
Yeah. And you can also use the bite, take the chomp with that as well, the stun. And I mean, we've seen players like Cosmos use that to, punish air dodges and really like start robbing stocks around that 50 to 60% mark.
Yeah, Leo did play a bit of Corrin in Smash 4 as well. There were only a few tournaments where she actually came out, but definitely looked impressive then and looks impressive now as he's able to keep a slight lead here over Meister, who is undisputably #1 Game Watch in the world and also has been ranked top 10 pretty solidly on the last PGR.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, Corrin's down tilt is also pretty interesting as well. She has like a combo-ish kind of fair. The back air kind of spaces itself because it moves you. You can actually use that for recovering as well. There is the up air, and Leo loves a good old broken sword up air.
Yeah, man. And Corrin's
he's a fan.
Chief among them with how wide that arc is. Yeah, let's see, it just destroys Game & Watch's key for free.
Yeah. And Corrin's down tilt is pretty interesting as a sword character because it's not really like... It is a poke, but it's a short-range poke, but it's incredible for comboing off of, right?
It's like Melee Roy down tilt.
Yeah.
Just pop them up right in front of you, get whatever you please afterward. We'll see how well Leo's able to combo at the low percents here. Meister's trying to get in with that turtle. Of course, the back air being one of his only moves that can really contend sword characters hit for hit.
Yeah. Okay, here's the up tilt up air. Avoids it, and great whiff punish with the pin as well. You can two-frame in the pin with this game, and I mean, you could do it in Smash 4 as well, but the great thing is you can go for the pin and just press down and cancel it, right? So it's like, okay, go for the two-frame. If not, just come right back to the ground. Get your ledge trap as well.
Yeah, it's much less of a commitment, and that kick is still super strong, even on Battlefield, almost taking Game & Watch out. Like, this percent. All right, and forward tilt at the ledge, another move that's incredibly strong. I don't know why people wrote this character off. She's still a beast. I've been saying it for a long time, man. Corrin is underrated.
And Cosmos had the phase with Corrin, right? I know Pink has been picking up Corrin as well. Pink talks about Corrin with like easy bake ledge trapping, right? The down tilts, the neutral airs. Such an amazing, like, meaty set of moves that combo as well. Like, Corrin gets combos off of the falling nair. Speaking of combos, though, here comes the up air strings coming out from Meister. Down air, not going to beat that out. So you just really got to respect this Game & Watch here, especially on those up airs for damage.
Yeah, I would say potentially best juggler in the game in Game & Watch. I mean, with his throws, he's literally juggling you. So he fits the bill for sure. And let's see, can Leo get back down to the ground, or is he just going to keep eating this damage? Oh, almost the two-frame with the key. Or just a raw hit on Corrin's head. She's wide open there.
Yeah. I mean, that is something Corrin is susceptible to. I believe in some of the Corrin buffs as well, that one of the things that did get buffed was her uppy. She was very susceptible off stage, especially having to depend on back air for horizontal movement, right? You can just whiff punish the back air at times, so sometimes not being safe here. Man, Leo's still on 2 stocks here. Meister needs to find an answer, needs to put this second stock away here, tries to attempt the edge guard with the forward airs. The uppy not going to catch the uppy from MKLeo. Great DI on the down tilt, though.
Love that mix with the pin at the ledge, too, just going for the down option. Again, she didn't have in Smash 4, which is probably the last time most viewers even saw this character.
Yeah, for sure. And here you just got to watch the straight backer. Corrin also having a pretty solid jab. I don't know the exact frame data, but the chomp coming out.
The key to success just getting eaten up right there, literally, by Corrin's Dragon Arm, the Dragon Fang shot, the Dragon Fang bite. I don't even know what that move is actually called.
Oh, the actual bite.
Yeah, just Dragon Fang, maybe. Who knows? But either way, it got Leo a 2-stock victory there over Meister, a player that he has typically excelled against. I mean, they play each other all the time back home in Mexico City. They do live close to each other. They're from like the same sub-region, same metropolitan region as each other. So Leo, he's just in his comfort zone here. Pick a sword into the Paper Man, and it's bound to work out pretty well for him.
Yeah, and I mean, when you're thinking of Game & Watch's generally bad matchups, it's going to be sword characters. One thing that is one of Game & Watch's biggest strengths, has one of the strongest shields in the game because you have a frame 3 up B that covers both sides and combos afterwards, right?
Isn't it? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I mean, and just swords in general, you're not going to be that close, right? Even though you have that frame 3 up B, if it's spaced at a distance, these sword characters can knock on that shield with no remorse.
Yeah, his other out-of-shield option's not so good. And it's kind of funny how in Melee, this character went from barely having a functional shield to now having the best out-of-shield game in Ultimate.
It's pretty poetic.
The glow-up, man.
Yeah, the shield glow-up. And it's funny, too, because in previous games, when Game & Watch does the up B, there's the 2 firemen on the side, and they used to be win boxes. But the reason why it's so good in this game is they changed both of those firemen into hit boxes. So very huge change coming into Ultimate. And Game & Watch in general, one of the characters that almost felt like it got reworked, right? Changed up a lot of the moves. And at the beginning, we all thought, there's certain moves that weren't there, and kind of wrote this character off. But Meister became from unranked Season 1 of the PGR into top 10, one of the biggest jumps in Smash Brothers history.
Yeah, 6th on the most recent PGR, if I'm not mistaken. That is such a huge come up for him. And he was right there with the rest of us writing this character off. He was like, man, I can't believe what they did to Game & Watch, the credit card forward air being gone, and all that stuff. But you know what, man? I think Game & Watch is by far the best he's ever been in Smash in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we talked about the Nair comboing into the back here. There's even certain DI patterns you can get as well, and you can get a Nair into tipper pin. You can do so many creative things to combo into the tipper pin, right? Even like things like ledge trump, the high recovery coming out from Leo, going to use the up air, fast fall down. Another thing we didn't mention too, and one of the reasons why that charged Fang Shot was able, or the bite was able to take the stock from Meister, is it does stall. So it is going to be a stall option for Corrin, either off stage or to kind of like misplace some of these juggles.
All right, Leo, he lost the first stock, but he took the second one before Meister did. Gonna whip punish with that giant wing from back air, and look at the damage. It keeps rolling.
Yeah, and the great thing about, you see Leo actually reversing the up air, and the great thing about that is when you get the backside or the ending hit of a move, you have way more frame advantage to kind of continue off of it, right? Because you're hitting with the end there. So Leo able to, connect 2 to 3 up airs there.
Yeah, oh my god, he is not letting up on Meister at all. And landing is just so hard when the key gets outranged. Wow, the tech chase, the fake pin.
Yeah, not going for the kick there, and Leo just reading the tech in place with a grab. Leo just, bringing out all the tricks of the character. Here's the stall here. It grabs the ledge. Game & Watch. Yep, just going to go for another shield grab. Leo knows that Meister really itching for that out-of-shield option, right?
Oh, and the up throw. Wrong DI there from Meister. Holds straight in, and it's going to contribute to his early demise there. Leo taking it 2-0, 2 stocks back-to-back, man. We were looking kind of good for a Game 3 at the beginning of that one, but Leo, he's just too strong. He will figure things out on the fly. No lead is too daunting for him to come back from, much like his training partner, Gluto.